Rapping Reason Podcast with Dr. Jeremy C. McCool and Earl Hopkins. All right, we are back at it for another episode of Rapping Reason Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Dr. Jeremy C. McCool.
And I'm Earl Hopkins. What's going down?
What's going on, bro? We back in studio, man.
We back in studio finally. Long overdue.
Yes, sir, man. Been a minute. How you been, bro?
I've been good, man. Just ran the Rocky Run. Shout out to all the runners, the 30,000 runners.
Yo.
I didn't know it was that packed.
30,000. That's crazy.
Crazy, man. But it was just good energy, bro. That was my first run or race ever. Just did the 10-miler. I know some of the homies did the Italian challenge, which was a half a marathon. Now that I've run my 10 miles, I'm like, bro, I could have did that. I should have did that, but I didn't want to bite off too much more than I could probably chew. But
so
man,
you did 10 miles?
10 miles, yes, sir. In an hour 28 minutes. So decent pace. I'm trying to like up the pace though. I'm trying to do it faster, quicker, because I'm trying to run a New York marathon next year. But until then, man, I'll pat myself on the back.
Yeah, I respect it. I respect people who are willing to do anything that I ain't willing to do. and I ain't willing to do that. So look, shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to
running is my least favorite workout. By a long shot, too. It's not even, like, close. It's, like, that's by far my least favorite workout.
And the beauty of it, though, there's so many other ways to get cardio in. So it's like, you know what I mean? If it ain't running, if it ain't boxing or kickboxing or something like that, it's basketball or, like, tennis. Absolutely. I know racquetball is huge right now. That's, like, the biggest thing. Racquetball and what's the other one that people do? Pickleball. Pickleball, they going crazy, man.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of ways to get caught. Biking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So people pick that one that they can that's the least painful.
Yeah,
you know
for
what
sure.
I mean? As long as we all doing something.
That's all I'm saying, man. Just get active however you can, man.
Yeah, man. Stay active, bro. But yeah, man, it's been a good week so far, man. It's crazy. It don't feel like the holidays are around the corner.
It don't do it.
It's finally getting cold though, which is
I felt
me off.
That I feel.
But it literally, I swear, it switched from summer to winter in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, seriously though.
There was no buffer. Like we just skipped fall.
And I swear, like I was running with people or just walking along the streets in Philly, and people were wearing shorts. We talking like 5 days ago.
Yeah, for real.
Today, the day before that, and the day before that, you can't get away with that, bro.
Bro, I came out yesterday and instantly regretted not putting a coat on. I was like, oh, okay, it's coat time. It's coat and boot time, and I did not get the memo. Yeah.
I was looking for my pea coat. I'm like, I have to have it somewhere. It's that type of weather right now.
For sure. Yeah. Especially at night. At night, we in them 30s out here in Philly. Yeah. I know for everybody out in Chicago, they already done got snow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ohio got snow already,
Ohio got snow. Northeast Ohio, bro. Like, my fiance was saying, like, yeah, my parents is white, completely white outside because of snow. Like, it's like deep snow, too. It's rough.
So that means it's on its way here.
For sure. That's a natural state of things, bro. If it hits in the Midwest, it's going to come here eventually, bro.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that, man.
Not at all.
I'm not looking forward to that. But yeah, man, we got a lot to get into today, man. Episode 67, we out here. Thank y'all for listening, everybody who's been tuned in. Everybody who's bought our book that's coming out soon, man. Raps of Resistance. Everybody who has pre-ordered that book, man, much love, much appreciation for you. If you have not yet, check it out on Bloomsbury.com or Amazon, Barnes & Noble, everywhere books are sold, man. Drops 5/14/26.
Yes, sir. Get that. All major retailers, Barnes & Noble, Bloomsbury.com, directly in. All your other favorite retailers. Go get that.
Go cop that, man. Hey, we got a lot to get through today. So, one, Grammy nominations are out.
Huge. That's huge. That's a huge day.
That's a huge day, man. So we got to talk about those different categories. We'll focus more on the hip-hop and R&B categories, but we definitely got to get into that. We also have to get into G Herbo drop.
Yes, G Herbo.
G Herbo dropped. Ty Dolla dropped. We actually... He dropped a little while ago. I honestly forgot. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, it almost went under the radar, I feel
I feel like it wasn't really promoted heavily. Yeah. So we definitely going to review Ty Dolla's album, Tycoon, as well. Yeah, man, we got some things to get into today, man. But we're going to start off with the Grammys.
Yes, man. Let me pull up some of these categories, man.
Yeah.
Among them, which one you want to start with first?
Man, I say we start with the one that I feel like we've talked about the most on this podcast, which is Best Rap Album.
Yes.
We have both stated that we feel like this has been the best album for the best year for hip hop in a long time.
In a long time. If I had to put a number on it, bro, I'm willing to say maybe 2013. That's how far I'm going.
You going far
maybe
back.
Well, 2016 did a number 2.
Yeah, I might say 2016, 2017.
Yeah, that did a number 2. Oh yeah, 2017 because that was Kendrick, Ho.
Yeah,
that was a big year too. So it's been a minute though. It's been like 8 some years.
7-8 years at least. As far as hip hop releases, and those nominees are out, man. So just to read them off for those who have not paid attention, the nominees for best rap album. I feel like I'm actually giving the award out. The nominees for best rap album are Clips, Let God Sort Them Out.
Yep. No surprise there.
No surprise there.
0.
And I believe we both agree that should be there.
That should be there.
100%.
Easily.
Glorilla, Glorious.
Okay. All right, man. Don't mind the chuckle. It's just
that
funny
chuckle
to me.
was crazy. That chuckle said a lot. You know what I mean?
A little, you know what I mean? I expected a pick like this. I didn't know if it would be Glorilla, but now that I see it, I'm not surprised by it.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like they were reaching to get a woman on here. I feel like they needed a woman in hip hop on this list, and I'm not gonna say not like Glorilla's done numbers. I feel like Glorilla should be nominated for a lot of the song categories.
For sure, but maybe not album.
Yeah, album. I don't know if that album was cohesive enough for that, but I do think that it got hits on there.
For sure.
And Glorilla been on a crazy run, so this is no slight to Glorilla. Yeah. But I'm gonna get into why I think the people who I felt like should have been there. But we're getting into that. Jid, God Does Like Ugly.
Love it. I love that pick.
I like that pick too.
Yeah, worthy pick.
Yeah. I do think it was hard, and we'll get into that in a minute too. But Jid, God Does Like Ugly, hard album.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar, GNX.
We said that last year that it would be on this year's.
It has to be.
Has to be.
Bro. And I would say that it feels weird because it's been so long since it came out.
Yeah.
But I think that can we deny?
We can't.
The numbers that it did, the impact that it had. Solid project. I don't think it's much. You can't deny that.
Yeah.
Your boy, Tyler the Creator.
Yeah. Chromacopia. I'm not mad at this, bro. I'm not.
I know you're not. I am. But I like the album. I do like the album. I did think that was my first introduction to a full-length Tyler the Creator project. I remember we reviewed it on here. That was my first time listening to one of his projects from top to bottom. And I liked it.
Yeah.
And I rocked with it. So this is just because I don't think it should be on this list does not mean I don't think it's a great album. I think every album on here is good. I don't think there's any bad albums on this list. And I would give the Grammys credit for that. I think all 5 of these albums are solid.
Now, of course, we're going to talk about which ones I would swap for.
Absolutely.
And ultimately, it's a decent list.
And I agree. Very decent list. Now here's the ones I would swap for.
Yes.
The one that stands out to me the most, and I've been very vocal about this album because I feel like it's the best album of the year.
Yeah.
Chance the Rapper.
Yes.
Chance the Rapper's recent project Starline to me is the best album of the year. And the reason why I say that is because it has all of the elements. Chance is rapping at an elite level. It has consciousness. It has substance. It has soulfulness. It has still some mainstream sounding bops on there. And now the only reason I could see them trying to slight it is because I guess it doesn't have a hit on there,
quote unquote.
But neither did Michael, that won from Killer Mike.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Exactly. So if we're not using that as a standard, to me, I don't see a world where that album isn't on this list.
Yeah.
At minimum. Now, if it doesn't win compared to the other ones, that's more preference based.
For sure.
But I can't justify that not being on this list.
I just can't either, bro. And I know for me, we talked about that ad nauseum. I'm sure for people who have tuned in to our episode since it dropped, but that's because it's deserving of that level of recognition. To me, it's not what I would consider the best album, but it's right there though.
Yeah.
It's right there. If someone was to make that say it's the best album, how can I argue that? It's right there with the best.
Yeah, I can understand. Like I said, it comes down to preference at that point.
100%.
If somebody tells me they like the Clips album more, I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna argue you down about it because that album is still amazing. You know what I mean? Chance's album just speaks to me more. So, and I think it just was more impactful to me. But for other people who are the Clips album did it for them, I'm not mad at it.
Exactly. Now, who would you replace that Chance album with? That's the most glaring hole for me is the fact that Chance ain't on here. Who's going?
Chance not being on there is glaring for me, and I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
You would think that I would say Glorilla off first base.
I would.
But I won't.
Okay.
And the reason I won't is because I'll say this. Tyler the Creator's album, I think, is better.
Okay.
But I don't think it was as impactful as Glorilla's was.
And that's based on what?
I've never heard anybody say, let me put on this new Tyler the Creator joint.
And that's fair. That's a fair critique. I don't agree, but it's fair.
I haven't heard anybody bumping it anywhere. I haven't heard anybody saying, like, hey, I want to, like, I just haven't heard it. Wait, now, I know Tyler the Creator has a huge fan base.
Wait, Sticky? You haven't heard Sticky?
I've heard Sticky once or twice, and, it was unfortunate. But I heard catchy song, and we'll get to that song soon.
Just get out of sexy red verse. That's the only issue I had with the song. Otherwise,
otherwise
that is crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo,
but yeah.
So that's for that reason. I would take Tyler off.
Okay, all right.
Not because I think his album to me is better than Glorilla's. I just think hers had a bigger impact, so I can understand hers being on there.
Yeah. And people usually get mad because Grammy voters typically go that route. Like, whoever has the better or larger songs may not have the best body of work. They get the nod over like somebody else. In this case, bro, it's Glorilla. I understand that.
And I'm not gonna lie. To me, she's managed to do something that I don't think anybody in hip hop has done in a long time, and that is make music as a woman in hip hop that men and women both like. Yeah,
without selling a certain image necessarily. Like, she don't lean into it as much as maybe other women artists do.
Yeah,
at least that's how I feel.
I don't know anyone that dudes feel comfortable with bumping and women feel comfortable bumping and both love.
Yeah,
outside of Glorilla.
Yeah, 100%.
And she did make an attempt to make more introspective songs on there.
She did, especially that Kirk Franklin record too. Like, that's something I didn't necessarily
go
back to it or like it, but I gave, you know what I mean? I gave her respect for trying.
I gave her respect for trying. The same thing.
Yeah, I mean.
So that's for that reason I would replace her. Yeah. But I'm gonna be real. I would replace both of them. So let's get into the other other album that's left off here.
Oh, I know what you're gonna say.
Freddie Gibbs.
Yep.
Alchemist.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah, you got to put that in there. Bro.
There's that's going on here for me.
Yeah, you got to put that. Why? My question to them. I agree. Those two albums should be on here, and I would argue, I'm going to keep Tyler's on there.
I know you would. That's your man. I know.
I would expand the list. They act like only 5 great albums came out of rap this year. That's why I'm like, why are we only putting it to 5? Like, I don't get that.
I think we should expand it out. I think 5 is short. 5 is short. I think we usually don't say 5 is short because it's usually, in the last few years, we ain't had 5 fire hip hop albums.
That's what I'm saying.
So I think that this year we've had more than usual that are contenders. So I agree. I think all 7 of them could have been here.
100%. And I think that makes for a better, like, competitive race. I still I know you're picking probably, who are you picking to win?
Chance the Rapper. Well, but he's not on the list. You talking about who's actually on the list?
Yeah, but I'm saying if all 7 were on,
Chance.
I think that Chance is deserving of it the most, personally.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking at, I think they would pick GNX. But I think Chance is the most deserving of it.
To me, I agree.
Yeah,
I think to me, Chance has the best project.
Yeah.
I think that's what it boils down to for me. Top to bottom, no skips. Like, to me, top to bottom, Chance the Rapper has the best album of the year.
100%.
I like Chance's album better than GNX.
I do too.
I think GNX, of course, was a bigger moment in hip hop. You know what I mean? Clearly. You know what I mean? But I think it's a dope project. I think that it's still a great project, and what he was able to do with bringing that West Coast sound back is huge. So I'm not mad if, of course, Dot wins it.
Yeah.
But I would have went with Chance.
And you know how I feel, and we'll go to this when we go to maybe the other categories, but I would say Chance to me has the best album top to bottom. I would say who has the highest moments outside of GNX. That's like different.
GNX is.
I would say Clips. When I listen to Birds Don't Sing, like, that's the highest moment. That feels like a Grammy moment when I listen to it.
Yeah, I agree. And here's the thing to me. If the Clips album had even one more record that was parallel to Birds Don't Sing, I would put it above Chance's album. But it doesn't.
It doesn't.
If
Unfortunate.
it got the other ones are dope records.
Yeah.
Literally, and I'm not saying dope records as in dope. I mean dope as in dope selling records.
Yeah.
That is the content.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, of all of the other records. If it had more substance in it, I would put that above because to me that had the best production out of all of them.
Easily.
Out of the top to bottom, Pharrell did it. Pharrell deserved Producer of the Year because this is the best.
Yeah.
This is the best produced project on the list to me. You know what I mean? And I don't even think it's close. As far as production, I think the Clips album is the best.
Yeah.
But I think all in all, I think that Chances has way more meaningful music.
He does.
He got 3 songs that are impactful like Birds Don't Sing. At least
100%.
minimum. I would say more than that, but at least 3 to 4 songs that should hit you in the soul when you hear it.
Exactly.
Like that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Let's name them, bro. The Negro Problem.
Negro Problem.
No More Old Men.
No More Old Men. I would even say Highs and Lows.
Highs and Lows for sure.
I would even go Back to the Go.
Back to the Go. I do Speed of Light for me too.
Speed of Light. Like that's what I'm saying.
We naming 4 or 5 records, bro, off this album.
And the outro.
The outro too.
Yeah. The intro, like
the intro, yo.
That's what I'm saying. Like, top to bottom,
Yeah.
Chances is like an amazing project.
It is, bro.
There's no way I can. That not being on here, robbery.
Yeah, robbery, straight robbery.
Yeah, that's straight robbery. Other than that, but I'm with you. I think that. So are we saying that the next tier? So we saying Chance we should have been the most deserving.
Yes.
Out of the ones on the list, who would you want to win?
Who I would want to win, honestly, if I had it my way, I would want Clips to win. I would want Clips to win just because I feel like, 15 years, them coming back and doing what they've done, and the moments surrounding their album release. Like the rollout, like we talking about like just a picture perfect rollout. Like they hit all bases, bruh. I would want them to win just given the moment, especially with Birds Don't Sing and what that meant. That song alone being attached to this project. And it proves that rappers rapping about coke can still get Grammy, hardware. And you know what I mean? In the tuck too. I would like to
Probably not. Do we want that to be the standard?
Take that back, yo.
Do we want that to be the standard?
I love what they represent as far as being older statesmen in rap and pulling away, getting
and let's be clear, though, they rapping on there.
Oh, they rapping.
As far as
crazy.
Technically, as far as lyricism,
Yeah.
They took that to another level on it, too, especially Malice, yo. Malice.
Rapper of the Year. They don't have that category in Grammys, but if they had Rapper of the Year, I will put Malice in that conversation.
Oh, absolutely. If that was a category, it would definitely be Malice.
Yeah.
He is definitely debatable.
Yeah.
I would say I agree. I think out of the ones who are listed, I would either want to see Clips take it, just because I think that I think it'd be a good moment for hip hop.
Yeah.
But I would be equally fine with JID getting it.
Yeah, I think he deserves
And it's not.
that.
And to me, the only reason why I don't lean further towards JID is because I actually like his last project more than I like this project. I like the Forever Story. To me was better.
Oh yeah, that was like a great.
That was like an amazing album.
Fire,
you know what
all
I mean?
the way around.
God Does Like Ugly, I like, but I just don't like it as much as I like the other one.
I agree.
But I think for the run that JID has been on, I would be okay with JID getting it too.
Yeah, and I'll say this on the record too. I don't think he will. I'll be
absolutely.
utterly surprised if he does. Not because obviously the album is bad. It's a really good album, but comparatively, I just don't think he had as big a moment as the other people listed on here.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. All right. I think we got the same. I was expecting us to disagree somewhere. I think I think we're on the same page here.
Honestly, nah. The only thing I don't think Glorilla should be on here at all, though. Like personally, I don't think so. I don't think it was as good a body of work all around. But I gotta respect the fact that she cranked out all these hits along with it.
That's what I think. That's the reason why I'm giving it to her. I think she cranked out a lot of hits, and then she made an attempt to make introspective music.
And that I can respect. Now, I'll ask you this before we move on. Should Playboi Carti's I Am Music should have been on here? Genuine question. What? You're laughing?
Because that's not a genuine question. Absolutely not.
Yo, that's
I don't even want to see. I don't want to see that on the VH1 Awards, the MTV Awards, the BET Awards, the CMA.
Not the CMA, bro.
No awards. You know what I mean?
Yo, that's crazy,
bro.
man.
Trash.
I went to that concert earlier this week too.
How was that?
I'm not gonna lie, that was a riot, bro. It was lit, bro.
So you have a deeper appreciation for that.
Yeah, bro.
And I think that's why a few year age gap shows, because I can't go see no Playboy Cardi concert.
And I couldn't see you seeing it because
man.
the people that I was looking around, I'm like, I don't feel comfortable in here, bro. It don't make sense why I'm here. I felt like an older statesman, bro.
I know it was some weirdos in there.
For sure.
I just know.
The South Jersey, Philadelphia weirdos, like, that was they con fest right there.
I already know.
Yeah.
I already know it was the oddball capital of the world.
For sure. We was raging together, bro. That was a moment, man. Wow. Top 5 for the year for me, easily.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I know half of them songs, bro.
I was about to say,
raging.
I wouldn't know anything. Yeah.
But yeah, man. Okay.
All right, man. Well, but I would say shout out to them for at least. Shout out for them for not throwing no complete trash.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see a Macklemore, in here.
Oh, what you on with Macklemore, man?
I don't see a version of that in here. Like,
now, what's the new Republican rap that they pushing? What's dude's name? I don't even want to give him a shout out because he's a clown. But what's his name?
Who? You're not talking about Ian, are you?
No, it's a new little Republican rapper who they got. He got a song about being woke or something.
Oh, I don't want to hear it.
It's trash.
Yeah.
But he's on the Billboard charts. That's why I saw him. I'm glad they didn't try to slide no slick stuff like that in there.
Nah.
So, shout out to Grammys for at least keeping it somewhat authentic.
Exactly.
For sure. All right.
All right. Now, best rap song. So we got Glorilla's TGIF. We got Doechie's Anxiety. We got Clips. The Birds Don't Sing. Kendrick's TV Off. And Ty the Creator Sticky with this list, man, for best rap song. How do you feel about this list?
I like half of it.
Okay. All right. What half do you like?
Actually, a half. No, it's not half. I like 2.
Okay, so 40% of this you like.
I think Birds Don't Sing and TV Off are deserving.
I would only say one of these I feel like are deserving, bro. I think it's Clips.
I think Clips is deserving. TV Off to me is TV Off is a banger though.
It's a banger, bro. It's like my favorite. That's the song I go to the most off that album.
Yeah.
But
to me for rap song for a Grammy, yeah.
It has to mean something.
To me, I just don't know why. I always wonder why they pick the songs for why wouldn't they pick Man at the Garden?
That's what I'm saying.
For this category for Kendrick. Out of that GNX album, there are so many more meaningful songs. Why? I think they did, like I said, because TV Off was a hit.
Yeah.
But I don't think that it don't make sense.
I wouldn't have picked that one, bro. I wouldn't have picked that one. I would have picked Man at the Garden.
Because if we said Man at the Garden was on here, I would say that and Birds Don't Sing are neck and neck to me. I would still pick Birds Don't Sing.
You loved it when you first heard it. It took me a while to
I remember you trashed Man in the Garden the first day.
I didn't like
remember
it at all.
Which was wild.
I didn't like
wild
it at all.
take of the year.
I deserve it all. I was like, I'm not trying to hear this, bro. Like,
wild take of the year. It's not like a Man in the Garden.
I wasn't trying to hear that, but no, that's a dope record. I would have picked it over TV Off because for me, best rap song, I think you were alluding to this. It has to mean something. It got to really stick to the bones, bro.
It has to be meaningful, bro. I don't like that they're doing best rap song and you just putting whatever got the most streams. To me, best rap song should be a meaningful record.
For sure. And I understand why they put Sticky because when you got HBCU bands conducting or, doing what they do and performing like a Sticky, I get it, right? It did have national appeal. It was a song that had a moment. But again, Sexy Red verse to me takes this off. It takes it off alone, bro. I'm sorry. Bro, it just does.
There's nothing that was said on that song that should have made it be on the Grammy list. Give me the best bar off that song.
It's getting sticky. So, I don't know.
If you looked at the lyrics of that song on paper, you'd be disgusted. We have to stop.
No, for real. That's real, though.
Bro, come on, man. We got to get to a point where it's like, bro, what are we doing? Yeah, they got this list wrong.
They got it.
They got this wrong. There were some JID songs that could have been on here. Chance had at least 3 songs y'all could have put on here in this category.
Yeah.
Ensalada by Freddie Gibbs could have been on this list.
Bodies, I think, should have been on
Bodies
this
by
list.
Jay.
Come on,
easily.
Man. They should have been on this list.
There's no way Bodies shouldn't have been on here. You know what I mean? Like there was too many dope songs this year in hip hop for this to be the list.
100%. And I know Luther. That's probably was that nominated for like R&B? Maybe
I think it's best. What are they calling it? Melodic rap or a rap feature? That one is on here.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Because it's not much rapping on that song.
Which makes sense. I just wanted to see it be nominated because it was on. it was a #1 record for too long for it to be ignored. Is what I'm saying.
Oh,
So,
100%. But yeah, this to me, and then TGIF by Glorilla is just old.
It's just old. It's an old record, bro, that they threw on for the purposes of boosting the streams. At least that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Which I get it. It's a dope song, hit record to me.
Yeah, for sure, hit.
But it's too old. It's too old, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This Grammys, y'all got this wrong.
Y'all got it wrong. And I get why they put Doechie's Anxiety on here, but I hate to be the bearer of obvious news. It's an annoying song that, like, I don't want to hear again.
And is it a rap song?
I would say no. I think it's more pop song.
I think that should be in the pop list. I don't think y'all gotta stop. Hold on, let me look at the camera. Stop putting every artist because they're black in the rap category.
Gotta stop.
If they're not rapping on the song, stop putting them in the rap category. Okay? That is the end of my PSA. Y'all have to stop doing this. You know what I mean? They do that all the time where just because the artist is black, we're putting them in there. Even if they ain't rap, even if they didn't rap at all.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if there's rapping on that song.
I don't know if there's
I've never listened to the whole song, to be honest with you. I just hear the little chorus and that's
it's just not my
but I definitely think it should be in pop. Stop it's okay for y'all to put the black artists in the pop category.
It's all right, bro. Like, yeah, with SZA, I know she's not a rapper, but would SZA not be in a pop category? Like, she's a pop artist.
Yeah, pop artist.
She's a pop artist as much, if not more, than she's an R&B artist.
I wouldn't go to the degree of saying Doechii is a pop artist because she has a lot of rapping songs. Yeah. But this ain't one of them.
Yeah, she a rapper for sure. But yeah, this ain't it. I actually would prefer like other songs from that album to be in this list.
100%. I think there's some other ones that could have made it.
Boom Bap, I would have loved to see.
Boom Bap could have been here. Well, that was last year, wasn't it?
The same album.
This the same. Hold on. Hold on. Wait.
Yeah, bro. That's why I'm also confused.
Hold on. Didn't she win?
So she won for best new rap artist or best artist. She won for best artist, bro.
But that was based on the same album that came out.
It was based on the singles that led to the album. This is how the game is played, bro. It's how the game is played.
That album came out. It did come out in 2024.
Yeah, fall 2024.
But it missed the deadline to be nominated.
Maybe.
I don't
even
think
it did. I think that was August, bro. I'm pretty sure it dropped in August, late August of last year. I don't even know how is.
I don't even know.
Hold on. Is that why this album isn't nominated for best album?
Because it was nominated last year.
So then you nominate the songs, bro?
The album Alligators Don't Bite was nominated last year.
That's crazy.
So I don't know how. So this must be from another project, maybe? I don't know. I don't know how this is on here.
Maybe a deluxe?
Yeah, this must be from a deluxe or maybe it's an upcoming project that this is going to be featured. I have no idea.
I have no idea, bro.
Either way, I shouldn't be here.
All
right. Either way. The clear winner here, based on the list that they gave, is The Birds Don't Sing by Clips.
Yeah. Birds Don't Sing is easy winner from me.
Easy work. But I agree. If we would if the Alligators Don't Bite album is on here, there's definitely some other Doechii songs that should be there.
For sure.
Like, for sure. You know what I mean? Nissan Altima could have been there.
Nissan Altima, I would have liked to see on here, too.
That was hard.
Yeah.
That was a hard record, but Anxiety, I could get it because Anxiety was a hit. But and it was on the charts for a long.
For a minute. It was on there for a minute.
But I just don't think it should be on the best rap songs.
Nah, I would say nah.
All right. So that brings us to the next category.
Yeah.
Best rap performance.
Yes. Best rap performance. Let's see.
All right. We got Cardi B, Outside.
Cardi B, Outside. Okay. All right.
We got Chains and Whips, Clips.
Okay.
Kendrick.
Yes.
We got Anxiety again, my Doechii.
Okay.
We got TV Off by Kendrick Lamar. And then we have Darling I.
A song I actually love, but I don't think it should be on the list. I don't think so.
I don't think. How are they picking the songs from? Because there are some Tyler songs I feel like could be on there ahead of this.
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
What was the one when he rapped about? Where he rapped about, you know what I mean?
Wearing a mask?
Wearing a mask.
Yo, I forgot.
Why is that one? That makes more sense.
That should be on here, bro.
Take your mask off or
it's something like that.
I feel like that could be cool.
That was a dope song. I love the concept of the song and the execution too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find that song. But yeah, what's your thoughts on this list? I don't know how to feel. I don't think I get why Outside is on here. Big song. It's Cardi.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm guessing her new album didn't make the deadline.
Yeah, maybe not. Because I forget what the I honestly
think
forgot what the deadline
I think this is on that project, but I think because the song came out so long ago.
Yeah, I think that's the case.
They were able to nominate it for best songs. Yeah, I don't like this list. But out of the list of that's on here, it's Kendrick either way.
You think so?
It's either Kendrick on TV Off or it's Kendrick on Chains and Whips. I don't see.
Oh yeah.
It's one of those.
It got to be one of those.
Outside wasn't even one of Cardi B's best songs in the last few years to me.
Nah.
I think it's cool, but it's not. It's definitely not the best song off her new album.
Not even close.
Like I said, there's some records that I would have preferred to see on the list. Honestly, I would have preferred to see the joint with JID in Clips off JID's project. Community. I would have liked to see that on this list. But out of the ones that are on here, to me, that one is the best. I'm not mad if TV Off gets it because Kendrick is rapping on there. So if we're going by best rap performance, like who rapped the best?
Yes. Delivery, tonality, all that.
Kendrick was rapping on TV Off, so I'm not mad either way. What you thinking?
This may actually be. I'll actually go.
Going outside.
Yeah, I gotta go Chains and Whips though. I was about to say Anxiety actually because of like the pitch changes, the flows between in and out, and the way she's inserting those pop elements into what would be what they consider a rap song. I actually like what she did. She did a lot of experimentation, but I think Chains and Whips stands levels above just because of the transition of the MCs, right? Like just the it felt like a Grammy moment to me. Like there's certain songs that you listen to and you're like, okay, that's a Grammy moment.
Yeah.
Like, and I think Chains and Whips, like just the transfer of lyrical powers, bro. You gotta put that heads and shoulders above like everybody else. But I could see TV Off taking this home. I really could.
Yeah,
I really could.
I could see it. I 100% could see it.
This Mustard, this the song, right?
Yeah, that's TV Off.
Okay. So, it'll probably contend, if not win this one. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I could see it. I would be shocked if it wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, so you got TV Off?
I got TV Off winning this one.
All right, I got Chains and Whips.
Okay.
I got Chains and Whips, but I'm not mad if TV Off gets it.
Yeah.
I think I would like to see Chains and Whips get it, but I'm not mad if TV Off gets it. I just think they got this list wrong.
Yeah.
All right, this is the first one where I'm like, I don't know what y'all was doing. All right, let's go to the next category, man. What's next?
All right.
That was best rap performance.
Yeah, what else is next? So I got Album of the Year, if you want to talk Album of the Year.
Let's do it. Album of the year.
So the nominees are Lady Gaga for Mayhem. We got Bad Bunny. I won't even do him a disservice by trying to pronounce it. It's Debbie Terrar Mas Fotos. You know what I mean?
Okay, all right. Did you roll the R, my boy?
Clips. And then we got Justin Bieber's Swag. We got Leon Thomas's Mutt, which I think is honestly the best album top to bottom across this category, but we'll continue. Sabrina Carpenter's Man's Best Friend. And then we get into rap. We got Kendrick's GNX, Clips Let God Sort 'Em Out, and Tyler's Chromacopia. What are your thoughts on this massive list, bro? There are 8, nominees for it.
So, 8 nominees here. Me personally, I have to be honest with the world.
Yes.
I ain't heard half of these.
Okay.
And it's not on accident, it's on purpose.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not clicking on the Justin Bieber album.
Yeah.
I'm not clicking on, and this is no slight. I just don't listen to I don't listen to the style of music that Bad Bunny presents. Like that's not the genre of music I listen to.
Yeah.
So it's not to say I don't know if his music is good or bad. I just have never gravitated to thought to listen to a whole album of Bad Bunny's. I also haven't listened to Lady Gaga. I know she's a very talented singer. I've seen her live. Amazing.
Yeah.
But I'm not running to the Lady Gaga album. So haven't listened to that either. And then also I haven't listened to Sabrina Carpenter. So that being said, I'm not versed enough to truly give up an opinion on that half of the people. So if I took them out, if I took those ones out that I haven't heard, I probably would lean into a Mutt.
Okay.
By Leon Thomas.
Yeah. This is tough, y'all. I haven't listened to probably 2 of these solid. I definitely did not listen to Bad Bunny's album, did not listen to Lady Gaga's album, and I only listened to a small portion of Sabrina Carpenter's album. But from what I hear, Sabrina Carpenter's album is phenomenal, and that is a front runner for this, right?
Yeah, I've heard that too.
But I don't care, all right? I think from what I have heard,
y'all know what time it is, man. This is Rapping Reason.
Yeah. From what I have heard, I actually will not pick a rap one on here. I have to go Leon Thomas's Mud as well.
Yeah, bro.
It's yo.
Because I have listened to that, and that's an amazing project.
It's phenomenal, bro. I interviewed
and
Leon.
I was late to it. Y'all know you interviewed him when this was rolling out.
Yeah, and so I interviewed him, talking about I know too much that went into this because he had to redo a lot of these songs after working with Ty Dolla sign and Kanye on their collab albums. And so knowing what process it went into it and how it came out in comparison to these other albums that I listened to, I have to put Leon Thomas's album as my personal favorite to win. Now, the one I think will win, unfortunately, will be Sabrina Carpenter. What I feel, if we were looking from a rap perspective, who I would want to win, I should say, Clips. I would want Clips to take this home, bro. I would want Clips to take this home, dog.
I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be honest, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Clips should get it. I'm gonna be honest. Let me tell
okay.
The reason why. A whole album about selling dope, bro, being the album of the year is crazy. No matter how great it sounds sonically. I think that the Clips does a great job at painting the picture. And I think if I'm looking at this from a completely objective, let me take out societal impact out of the conversation. And I'm just looking at it like this is just a piece of art. Then I understand.
Yeah.
So on one side, I can understand that. Me personally, yeah, I think Birds Don't Sing deserves all of the credit. You know what I mean? But I think the rest of the project, the substance isn't there. And I love, and mind you, I listened to this album and I love this album. So don't take this as like I'm uberly being critical of it. I think it's just compared to some of the other projects, the substance isn't there for me.
Okay.
And I love it. And I listen to some music that ain't got no substance. I was just listening to some on the way here. We'll be reviewing it. You know, some music that, you know, some songs got substance, some don't. But I think that, that would be my only reason why I can't put that above a GNX. Where there are some intentionally deep, thought-provoking, introspective songs.
Yeah.
Or even Tyler's, to be honest.
As far as I just don't see Tyler's winning.
I don't see Tyler's winning either.
Not at all. Yeah.
But if Clips won, if Clips in them won, I would be shocked. I would be shocked.
Yeah. I would want them to win, bro. I just feel like what they mean to rap, especially when you look at it from an artistic standpoint. That's how I'm looking at it.
Okay.
From an artistic standpoint, I feel they made, of all the rap-nominated projects, I think they actually made the most pristine art from top to bottom within this category. If Chance was in this category, I would say he should win this.
I agree.
Straight up. You know what I'm saying? But as far as
I'm
like
glad we're being
GNX,
clear
like
about that.
As far as GNX, I love the music on here, but there are some moments we can just not forgive. I'm sorry. Like the song with Dottie 6 and like, bruh, what is that joint? I forgot. But like,
what they talking about? They talking about nothing, that one? What they talking about? Nothing?
Yeah, I ain't like that one. There's a couple records that are West Coast like through and through, but like they just don't work on this album. Like I don't think they work as songs. Like, you know what I'm saying?
My only rebut to that is I felt the exact same way. And I remember coming on this show and being like, some of these songs I hate.
Yeah.
Until I heard them on the West Coast.
Okay, so that's different.
I guess it just took me seeing some people crip walking along to it to set the scene for me.
Maybe.
So me going outside on the West Coast and actually seeing how the songs went off gave me a different perspective on it. But I will say I can feel that though.
Yeah. Like nah, but
to me, some of the songs I like on here, like "Man at the Garden," "Reincarnated," to me, Luther.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. To me, those outshadowed a couple that I don't like on here.
Yeah,
but
Dodger Blue, fire.
Dodger Blue.
I liked "Reincarnated" after like I still don't love it.
I know you didn't like
it. I've like started to like be alright with it. You know what I'm saying? But a song with like, you know what I mean? Like GNX, I do not like at all. And Hey Now, I absolutely despise. But I mean, other than that, I mean, that's 2 songs off of this album, a 12-song album. Like,
yeah,
okay,
that's still a good average.
And it's not. We're not gonna act like
and we still and we still got whacked out murals. We still got Squabble Up. We got Man at the Garden. We got Real TV Off. I mean. Yeah. It's still a lot. Heart Part 6.
I'm surprised Squabble Up wasn't nominated though. I would have actually picked that over.
Who is picking these songs?
That's what I'm saying. Like Squabble Up, especially the video. The video, like, bro, that was the song.
That was the bigger record than TVO.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand who's picking which of these. I mean, I guess it's what they're submitting for. I don't know why their teams are submitting these though. I just don't get it.
I don't know, yo.
To me, I agree 100. I would have picked Squabble Up over TV Off any day.
I would too. I don't get it, but. Yeah, man. I would want to see Clips do it, just given like what that means.
Okay.
And I feel like Malice had the best verses of the year. Actually, I think he has a top verse of the year.
I'm not mad at that take.
But Tyler had, and this is unfair to Tyler. He has enough Grammys, bro. He's good, and I feel like this isn't as good an album as Flower Boy, Igor, or like some of his other projects. Actually, I think Chromacopia is good. It's a really solid body of work. I just don't think I would pick it over GNX or Let God Sort Him Out personally. But again, if Chance was in this category, I don't even think it would be a question for me. I'll actually pick him. You know what I mean? Given all the elements that are part of the album, all the ingredients. He got all the ingredients, bro.
Okay. Yeah, I would agree. I think Chance should. I would much. If Chance was on here, that would be my vote.
But I hate to break it to y'all. Sabrina's probably gonna win this. Yo. I hate
honestly,
to say it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Probably so. Don't bank on this one being a hip hop album.
I wouldn't.
Unfortunately, I think we made it through all the main ones, right?
Yeah, I think so.
The only other one that we have is best music video.
Best music video. So who's on that?
We got Sade, Young Lion.
Okay,
I've never seen that video.
Didn't see that one.
Man Child by Sabrina Carpenter.
Okay.
So Be It by Clips. Anxiety by Doechii and Love by OK Go. And I'm going Clips now. Now here we go.
Yeah.
That So Be It video was crazy.
Yeah, you know what? Might be a hot take. I'd rather have saw Birds Don't Sing video on there instead. Personally. That's where they're like in their childhood home.
I like So Be It video more.
You like it better?
See, look, I'm going against everything I said about being more the winner being more vulnerable and introspective and conscious. I'm going against that with here because I'm just thinking of the visuals. I remember watching the So Be It video and being like amazed.
Yeah.
The way that it's shot, the way like the fashion in there, the black and white shots, it just is fire. I'm not gonna lie. Like just looking at it, but I do think the Birds Don't Sing video is fire
that's
too.
Fire, bro.
Yeah, they're both hard.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be honest, I think that might have missed the deadline. I feel like the Birds Don't Sing video hasn't been out that long.
Yeah, it has probably been out like 2 months at this point. I think that is the deadline right there.
Okay.
I think I don't know if it made it.
But that So Be It video was crazy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, nah. Cause I'm thinking about the like silhouettes, black and you know what I mean, gray, all that, the composition, especially at the end when Push is just going at Travis, like just his like the diamonds in his teeth being the most visible.
Bro, the shots in there, and this is just from a media standpoint. Like when I was looking at the shots in the bro.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It was crazy. Like the cinematography on there was insane. To me, that video was hard. So that's got my vote. Yeah. To be fair, I haven't seen the Sade video. I got to go watch this.
Yeah, I have no doubts the Sade video gonna be.
It's
fire.
Sade, man.
Yeah,
give Sade whatever award she want, man. That's Sade.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. All right, man. Good, man. We look forward to the Grammys. I'd be interested to see who performs at the Grammys.
Yeah, I'm interested to see that as well. I think the Clips should perform.
The Clips got to perform. I wouldn't be shocked if I wouldn't be shocked if Dot performed this way. He outside right now, so I wouldn't be surprised if Kendrick performed. Yeah, man. Y'all better let Chance perform at least, bro.
He got to. Oh wow, they should give him
at bare
that.
minimum. Y'all need to let Chance perform, bro, because y'all really robbed my man's.
And if I'm Chance, I don't know if I'm taking it up. I'll be like, nah, F y'all. Like,
yeah, maybe so. I mean, Chance, but just like you said with them, Chance got a lot of Grammys.
He ain't got enough.
He ain't got enough.
He deserved 3 off of this new album alone.
I'm not gonna lie. This is his best work to be. And I had to sit with it a while before I said that, but
I'm not mad at that, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. To me, it's like in totality.
I'm not mad at that.
And I love acid rap. And I love Coloring Book. But to me, this album is different.
I think it's definitely better than Coloring Book.
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
that's my stance.
Acid Rap is the one where it's closest.
Yeah.
Acid Rap got some joints on there.
And I think I'll take Acid Rap more just because Cocoa Butter Kisses,
Man.
That's one of his best songs, period.
No, I agree. Him and Twisted went crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out Chicago, man, Midwest. We need to see the Midwest up there. Y'all ride my mans.
Yeah, man.
I ain't with it, bro.
Speaking of the Midwest, bro, Chicago specifically, did you want to talk about G Herbo's new album, bro, Lil Herb?
Yes, sir, man. Recently, G Herbo released his album, Lil Herb. He's been doing a lot of press, more press than I'm used to seeing G Herbo doing.
Way more.
He was on Shannon Sharp. He was on The Breakfast Club. Great interviews.
Yeah.
And to me, man, I'm going to be honest. To me, his rapping on here, I think he has mastered his sound.
Yes.
Like, I know a lot of people give that critique about G Herbo being offbeat. I've always said I don't feel like he's offbeat. On a music standpoint, he comes in on the 2 instead of the 1. Like, listening to it, it's on a different beat than we're used to hearing, but it's still on beat. Like, he's not, like, there are some rappers who are actually offbeat.
Yeah.
Silk the Shocker was actually offbeat.
Yeah, he's terrible.
You
can say that, right? Yeah.
Blueface was actually, I heard a song where he's actually offbeat. G Herbo is just rapping on the offbeat.
Yeah.
But he's mastered that sound to me now. As far as, so his rapping on here is crazy.
Yeah. It's top tier Herb.
It is crazy. Some of the songs that stood out to me the most, definitely, I think the intro
fire.
Intro is crazy. And I got some critiques at the end that I'll give just as far as messaging. But that one crazy. That joint with Anderson .Paak, hard. Thank Me.
Yeah, I love that.
One of my favorite ones on here, One Chance, hard. Fallen Soldiers. I think that one is a really, really impactful record, man. Give It All. Yeah, man, I like a lot of the joints on here, man. I'm like some of the more overly drill ones, I'm cool. Like cool, Blitz and Radar, I'm cool on that. You know what I mean? That's just not where I'm
like
at.
Radar though. I like Radar.
Yeah, I think it's hard. I think it's hard, but I just ain't in the place where I want to hear that for real.
Yeah.
But which one stood out to you? What was your thoughts on that?
Man, all those. I'll add in Win Again.
Win Again was
Reason. I love Longevity. I really rock with too.
Yeah, yes sir.
Man, and you mentioned Thank Me. I think that's the one that I feel like has the most radio potential right there.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's just funny though, because like when I heard Snoop actually say that, who's like sampled on here or placed into the song, I'm like, yo, like that's hilarious. But dope album all the way around, bro.
Yeah.
What I do like though, because he has some messaging. G Herbo, like he's speaking from his experience or the experience of those closely associated with him.
For sure.
Certain things like rub me the wrong way as a listener, but I respect the fact that he's talking about his experience. Like he's placing a mirror or, like he's reflecting what it is he's experienced, especially in Chicago.
Absolutely.
I'm from the Midwest. You're from the city. You know what I mean? So to hear him tell these tales, bro, I'm like, well, dang. Like I got a friend that went through that, or I got a cousin or my brother did that. So
yeah.
I don't love it. I don't love to hear it all the time, but I respect the fact that he's giving us an insight into his life, essentially. You know what I mean?
I agree. I think that I appreciate the storytelling. I appreciate the vulnerability in these records about the pain he's gone through. And he's very transparent about not, even on the multiple songs, he's talking about having nightmares and not being able to sleep because of the PTSD he's facing from seeing his friends die. I think I like the fact that he's not painting the streets in a positive light on this. I can't listen to this and say he's glorifying violence. But what I will say is this, and this is just how I feel about rap in general right now. One, please, and this is my perspective. I've always held this from when drill first started. One, I would love to see artists stop disrespecting the other gangs in your music. There's nothing positive that can come from that. There was a couple times on here I heard it, and I was just like, why? You know what I mean? You can tell that he's matured so much. Yeah. It's just not necessary. So the times I heard it on his album, I'm just like, I don't understand there's nothing good that can come from that. Also, I think that we see what's happening with hip-hop artists being targeted by the feds. How do I say this? if me as a listener can listen to this album and hear stuff of crimes that are being committed and confessions in the song, I'm sure the feds can put two and two together.
Yeah, like don't tell me you put bleach on your fingers to draw away the blood.
Don't tell me that your brother died and you told everybody to spin every night on the intro. You know what I mean? I just think that you gotta. That is the part of this that is. It's just dark, bro, and I get it. You know what I mean? That's that come with gangbanging, all of that.
Yeah.
I understand, but at the same time, do you need to put that on records? You know what I mean?
No.
Some, what I mean? It gets to a point where it's like, at some point, it's just like, do you want to go to jail? That's how I feel about a lot of drill artists. It's like, is your goal to go to prison? Like, and I think that when I hear some of this music, I'm like, yeah. So y'all keeping it too real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's always been one of my critiques with drill, man. Disrespecting other gangs, disrespecting the dead, disrespecting I'm not with none of it. That's my critique of this album. And G Herbo raps too well to have to do this.
One of my favorite skits.
He's rapping too well on here. It's not necessary. One
of my favorite skits. You ever see the Dave Chappelle skit where he was like, what goes wrong when you're too real?
With keeping it real goes wrong.
Keeping it real goes
Absolutely.
wrong. Absolutely. And yeah. But on a more positive note though, because I agree with you 1,000%. Gotta stop doing that. And especially when you're like kind of distracting us from the fact that you're rapping, yo. Man, you going crazy.
It's not necessary.
It's not necessary.
And you put words together so well that you can say things a different way.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And he's talking about like going through those experiences and traumas and everything else, but we're hearing it from a person, a man that's in the process of healing too.
Yeah.
That's like the part that sticks out to me the most. It's like, yo, this is my life, this is my experiences, but this is what I've learned from it and where I'm veering off from. That's the part I think he should focus more on. That's just me.
I 100% agree.
We seeing that with Gucci right now with his book. He just released a book talking about, yo, he had a mental health diagnosis, and he's growing, he's building, and like I love to see that from our artists, man. Like it's beautiful to see.
And the only reason why I mentioned any of this, and G Herbo probably would never hear this, but if he does, the reason why I mention this is because if I didn't think G Herbo has the potential to be one of the coldest rappers out, I wouldn't say none of this. It wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
But because he's so amazing and talented and has such a large fan base that is like die hard. Like I have little cousins and students who are like obsessed with G Herbo. You know what I mean? He is to them what Pac or Jay-Z and them was to us, or you know what I mean, or J. Cole was to us.
Yeah.
He's that to them. You know what I mean? So that's one of the other reasons why it's just like, you know what I mean? Just being cautious and cognizant of that when making music. That's all.
That's huge.
That's my only thing. I think that but on a rapping tip, amazing project.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's fire, bro. It's fire. That's like one of the top albums that's come out in the last couple months for me. Yeah. I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm always gonna speak on stuff like this, man. As somebody who has lost people they've grown up with and went to school with, to both death and jail, you know what I mean, from gangbanging. It's not, to me, it's nothing that should be glamorized. You know what I mean? And I don't think G Herbo glamorizes it in the music. Nothing about when he talks about it sounds fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I think he's painting a vivid picture the same way artists like Scarface did, the same way Pac did, the same way you know what I mean, DMX did, you know what I mean, where they paint the pictures of the streets in a very authentic manner. I just think, you know what I mean, just being cautious of you know, just the messaging.
Yeah. I think hearing more thank me's, like with Ander's back, I would love to see that too, man.
Absolutely. More thank me. I would say more thank me's. I would even say like to me the one that was one of the coldest ones on there was on as far as his rapping.
Yeah.
Man, was it Longevity?
Longevity, fire,
God.
bro. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to that.
He was rapping on Longevity. Yeah. He was rapping. It was a handful of these songs on here, bro, that I was like, no, this is G Herbo is rapping at an elite level.
Going crazy, bro.
Yeah. So to me, it's like he and a lot of the songs I will give him credit for. He is being more. I see him putting in.
Yeah.
I see him putting the medicine in the candy.
Yeah.
I hear it throughout the project. So I don't want to discredit that. I do hear him talking about how he wanted to get out the streets and leaving the streets alone because of all the negative is done. I hear that throughout the project. So I do want to acknowledge that part too. But when you hear a line that's like, I'm gonna disrespect a whole nother gang on the record, or I'm bragging about what I did to this, it's kind of like, you know what I mean, offsets it. But yeah, fire though, fire,
man. Lil Herb, this album, bro,
hard.
It's hard. This is the hardest. I might be willing to say this is probably the hardest actual album I've heard from G Herbo.
I agree.
Period.
And I cannot say I've heard every G Herbo album. But out of the ones I've heard, the mainstream ones that I've heard, not including mixtapes, this is polished and he is rapping really, really well.
It feels like he found his sound. Like you said it. It's almost like he's mastered his sound, his voice. Yeah, I'm there with it. I think like some of the production really works here. Even on some songs that I don't think it would have worked for his voice and like his subject matter, it still works. Like, bro killed it, bro.
Yeah.
And the rapping is really at the center of it, bro. Because otherwise, if he wasn't rapping the way he was on this album, a lot of these songs maybe wouldn't have worked given what we've heard from Herbo. But it fit right with it, with everything, bro. I love it. I love it.
I could not agree more, man. Shout out G Herbo, bro. Like, I'm looking forward to the next project. If this is because you rapping, right. And I like to see him on doing more freestyles. I saw him do the Kai Cenat when he went crazy.
Yeah, he went nuts.
Yeah. So I would like to see him doing more freestyles too, because this is the best I've heard him rap.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Just up there.
Yes, sir, man. So shout out G Herbo, man. The next project we got to talk about, man. Ty Dolla.
Tycoon. I don't let
why did you say it like that? Tycoon. Ty Dolla Tycoon, man, released a couple of weeks ago. First of all, let's start off here. What are your thoughts on Ty Dolla as an artist?
I think he's a dope artist. I actually think he's our generation's Nate Dogg. I'm willing to go that far. I think so. I think when it comes to hooks, he's the hook master. Easily. Like, he's phenomenal, bro.
It made me think, because you can't be throwing around Nate Dogg with me. I'm a Nate Dogg fan.
R.I.P. to the legend, too.
But I get it.
Yeah.
I get that comparison, because when I think of, like, somebody singing about the type of stuff that Ty sings about, man, that's a good comparison.
Man. That's a good comparison. I never thought about that. He's been consistent, bro, like, throughout, like, the last decade or so.
Facts.
Just like cranking out some of our hits, whether it's his or someone else's. I think he's phenomenal as a vocalist, because is he the best singer? No. But as far as like melody,
he has a dope sound.
He has a dope sound. Like
he's mastered his sound.
Of his voice.
Just like we were talking about with G Herbo, he's mastered his sound.
Yes,
Ty Dolla mastered his sound and how to utilize his voice.
Yeah, man.
And I'll even say, man, Ty Dolla has a project that I loved when it came out. That Free TC.
Yeah, Free TC is phenomenal, bro. Phenomenal.
That is one of those ones for me. I love that project.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite projects that year. It dropped.
Yeah. I would even say the one after that, where it's like neon and it's like dark. I forgot what
I know what you're talking about. That one was hard too.
Fire. Like, he makes great bodies of work. Even his mixtapes, bro, like Beach House, like all the beach houses and whatnot, that mixtape series, phenomenal, bro. And we talked about, we reviewed it on the podcast last year, Vultures 1, Vultures 2. We felt, at least I felt, Ty Dolla was the actual highlight.
Oh, no, I 100% agree with that. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I think without him, it would have sucked.
Yeah, honestly, it would have. And the album I was referring to is called Featuring Ty Dolla. So he plays into being a master feature artist. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and I actually dropped 5 years ago. That's crazy. So this is really his biggest solo project really ever since then, which is crazy, because I feel like this is relatively just came in and left. This dropped like a couple weeks ago. Right. At this point, why didn't people talk about this more? Maybe we'll get into it.
Yeah, maybe we'll get into it. Now to get into Tycoon, man. Yeah. I did that intentionally so we would start off with love.
Yeah.
I don't really like this project.
Okay, yeah.
But there's some songs on here that I really like. As a whole, I didn't like it. I didn't really like the intro.
Yeah. I'm not crazy about the intro.
Yeah, I don't like. Don't Kill the Party was okay. It was cool. Yeah. I like one of my favorite songs here was actually "Show Me Love" with Tory Lanez.
I love that one, bro.
I thought that song was fire.
Yeah.
The actual title track "Tycoons" was dope.
Yeah.
So there's a few tracks on here I like, but a lot of it was a lot of it just, I don't know, it just didn't work for me. When I was playing it, and I only listened to it one time through, but listening to it in the car, it just, for some reason, it just didn't mesh and flow as well as I'm used to hearing Ty Dolla $ign's flow. And I think it might have been the features. This is a very feature-heavy project.
Super feature-heavy.
Yeah, and I don't think, sometimes it just didn't work. I would have rather just heard Ty Dolla $ign and his authentic sound instead of him meshing with all of these artists.
Yeah, I kind of stand on that too. Like, I feel like this felt like more of a Khaled album. We were talking about that off the pod. Like, it just felt like a compilation album, like of Ty's favorite artists, where it's like, no, this is your album. I want to hear you. You know what I mean? Songs that I do like, Don't Kill the Party with Quavo, Juicy J. I actually like that song. That's the song that got the most spins in my whip. Surprisingly, I like December 31st. I actually like A$AP Rocky on there. I
did like A$AP on there.
Bro, this is my favorite A$AP Rocky moment in a long time, because like the songs he's released, you know what I mean, over the course of this has been a minute, bro. This is like one of my favorite moments of his, because like I feel like his sound and his rapping ability has been stagnant for like over a decade. But I like him on this. I like Show Me Love with Tory, as you mentioned. I like All In.
All In was cool.
I like On Repeat with Rich the Kid, Destroy Lonely, and I liked a couple other records on here. The one record that I was disappointed by and I should have liked more is Mixed Emotions with him and Leon Thomas.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
For some reason, it didn't work.
No.
For some reason, it didn't work. And I think these two artists would mesh extremely well, but for whatever reason, it was kind of like a bland, kind of redundant record. But the final song I really liked was With It with Chloe. I actually like that song a lot. Okay. I think it has like some potential there. Yeah. But as a whole, I know I mentioned and said I liked a lot of these songs, but as far as liking them, I don't know if I'll go back to this album. That's kind of how I feel about this project, man.
And that's how I feel. When I say I don't like it, I didn't mean I don't hate it,
right?
But I don't love it either. Yeah. So it's not like, I agree. This is not a project I really am planning on going back to. There's a couple songs that I might revisit on here. Like I said, I the ones that stood out that I actually really liked will probably be the joint with Tory Lanez and the one with Chloe. I think those are the two songs I probably go back to the most.
Yeah.
But all in all, I wasn't really so, and I don't think it flowed that well either.
And it almost feels like more of a mixtape than it does an album. And I'm wondering if that's partly why it didn't get that much love or much like promotion and all that. Like this album, this how I feel about Jeremiah and Ty Dolla $ign's album or mixtape called My Ty. Great name, actually.
I never listened to that project.
You see what I mean? Like, it's almost forgettable. And I think we'll forget about this one as well. Again, it's not bad. There's two songs that you mentioned you'll go back to. I'll probably go back to like 3, maybe 4. But like as a whole, wasn't crazy about this album, but it's definitely not a bad album. And I don't think Ty Dolla $ign can really make a bad album just because of his sound. But yeah, this isn't one of my favorites, man, unfortunately. But I'm going to tune into the next project. I'm sure there's going to be something further ahead. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Ty Dolla $ign to me is an amazing songwriter. I think he has a very unique voice, unique sound that I like. Yeah. So I'm always going to go back. Whenever he drops something, I'm going to check it out. So, like I said, I don't think it's a bad project. Not one of my favorites, though.
And think about how tuned in we are to music. Like, the fact that we didn't hear about this until recently.
Correct.
Tells me a lot. It tells me a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it says a lot about where we are in hip hop promotion.
Yeah. More broadly, for sure.
Yeah, and like what's being pushed in our faces more. But yeah, man, dope reviews, man. Now we got hidden hits.
Hidden hits, yes sir.
Hidden hits, man. For those who do not know, hidden hits is a segment of this show where we talk about songs that are not currently hits that we feel like should be hits because they're that dope. For me, to get started off, I want to go with, and we pick new and old songs for this category for those who do not know.
Yeah.
For me, one joint that I'm going to go with is a new one, man, and it's probably going to be a hit. But that Cardi B and Jeezy, Every Time. I could have put this also in Nice Nonsense, to be honest, but no, I'm not going to do that because Jeezy was talking that talk on here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every Time remix featuring Jeezy. Jeezy verse on there goes stupid. I ain't never heard Robert Smith shout it out on the song either.
I haven't.
Shout out our good brother.
Fire, man.
Yeah,
fire.
Man. Hard review. And it's funny, she listened because when that song came out, everybody was like, we said it on here.
Yeah,
we were like, we need
Jeezy.
Jeezy on this remix.
Gotta have Jeezy.
Yeah, man, and I think it worked really, really well.
So we can take credit for it. Like, give us some publishing or something, bro. We took credit. Yo, we made that collaboration possibly happen, bro.
We made it happen. Yeah, she be tapped in. You know what I mean?
Sure.
For sure. I think that's definitely one that's on my list. I'm gonna do a little throwback too, man. For those who do not know, Outkast was recently inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Legendary.
You know what I mean? So because of that, man, I got a couple joints that I want to recommend of Outkast as hidden hits, man. Jazzy Bell off of AT Aliens.
Yeah.
Amazing record. And then I'll give y'all another one off AT Aliens, man. Elevators, Me and You. Classic Outkast records, man. Highly recommend checking them out. Check out the whole AT Aliens album if you've never heard it.
Classic.
And shout out to the Outkast for being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, man. Well overdue.
Well overdue, absolutely.
What you got for hidden hits, bro?
Man, hidden hits, man. There's a Philadelphia artist. For those that are listeners to us who live in Philadelphia, I'm sure y'all heard of Core, one of my favorite, like, younger or newish artists. Nice. He dropped an album called Skip the 8 back in April. Song that stands out as a hidden hit is Crown Vic Boys, man. If you just love listening to just gritty, like, Philadelphia rap, like, you'll love Core as an artist, but you'll really rock with this album and the album that preceded this one. But Skip to the 8's Crown Vic Boys is a hidden hit for me. I only have one hidden hit, but that's the one. That's the choice. That's the pick.
All right, okay. Nice. Yeah, we had a short list today. Let's get into a little bit of Nice Nonsense.
Yeah.
For those who do not know, Nice Nonsense is a segment where we actually talk about some of those songs that don't necessarily have redeeming qualities message-wise, but we love them. You know what I mean? And for some reason, they speak to us in one way or another.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So those are those type of records. I got one, man. Offset, Haunted by Fame.
Yeah, hard,
man. Off his recent album that he put out, dope record, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
is it a little ignorant too?
It got a couple ignorant.
Okay,
it has ignorant moments.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I remember that one. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Also, T Grizzly, Back to Michigan. You know what I mean? Fire. It's off his upcoming album, man. I look forward to that album coming out too. Yeah. I feel like we need some more T Grizzly. I feel like it's time.
We do, man. We do. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that either. So those are the two that I have for Nice Nonsense. What you got?
Yo, this isn't Nice Nonsense. I'm gonna place this. I can't believe I forgot about this. Wale has an album coming out this Friday, man. Where to start, bro? Oh my God. I'm telling you, like, I think no. Mirror in a Benz with BNYX, bro.
Oh, I gotta check that out. I haven't heard that one yet.
That one, bro. I think, like, for some reason, dog, Wale doesn't get discredited enough. For some reason, he could really either put on an R&B artist or elevate an R&B artist. Like, think about Lotus Flower Bomb with Miguel. I know Miguel was already, like, out of here already. Yeah. But, like, I feel like that helped elevate his profile, especially, like, when it comes to the hip-hop community.
That's definitely one of Miguel's biggest songs, for sure.
For sure. Who else? Brent Faiyaz. You know what I mean? All these other artists. And I forgot... I want to say her name is Tanisha Thomas from one of Wale's earlier albums too, man. So anyway, he has a knack and talent for finding these R&B artists, and I think BNYX, I hope I'm pronouncing this artist's names correctly, but Mirror in a Benz is just fire. It's off of Wale's upcoming album called Everything Is a Lot. You know what I'm saying? Which I agree. Now back to Nice Nonsense, man. Yo, I gotta give love to my boy Kodak. Really living, bro. I know we reviewed this album last week.
Yeah.
I've been really playing this record, like, a lot, and mumble rap with Pharrell, man. Okay. Kodak don't get enough for being just a rapper that can actually rap. Because I know the antics and everything that I won't defend or talk about. But as far as, like, making some nice nonsense, he's a master at it. So, yeah, that's my list.
I agree, man. Good picks.
Yeah, man. Yeah, solid.
Yo, for those who are not subscribed, man, make sure you subscribe on YouTube to the Rap and Reason channel. Also, make sure that you're following us on Instagram and TikTok at Rap and Reason. If you've listened on audio platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Make sure that
Yeah.
y'all hit us with that 5-star rating, man. Tell a friend, tell a friend.
Yes,
You know what I
tell
mean?
a friend.
To tell a friend and tell that friend again, man. And we'll keep giving you all these hip hop reviews, man. And feel free to comment, man. Comment
Yes.
if there's an album you want us to review, old or new. We'll try to get to it on the show, man, and we'll keep on giving y'all. And let us know if y'all like us in studio more.
Yeah,
if y'all like
yeah.
us more in studio or remote, we'll try to squeeze some more in studio ones in. We both got
Yes.
crazy schedules. Unfortunately, podcasting isn't neither one of our main jobs.
Yeah, unfortunately. I wish
I
wish
you know
though.
what I mean? No, we both got like other jobs. But
Yeah.
make sure y'all pre-order Raps of Resistance. too.
Absolutely, man.
Our book is coming out May 14th. It's on pre-order now. Bloomsbury.
Yes, and we will annoyingly remind you every episode, and also
Every episode.
bring us to your city, man. We want to do some marketing tours and whatnot. So bring us to your city. Why not?
Absolutely. Bring us to your city. And, man, if you smaller brands, man, if you are interested in having us promote your
Yeah.
stuff, man.
Do
You
it.
want to see, you got a clothing line coming out. You want to send us some stuff to rock, man.
Yeah, man.
Hit us up, man. We'll talk about it.
100%.
Yes, sir, man. Until next time, bro. Appreciate
My
you.
guy.
Yes, sir. We out.